Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to approve the psychiatric evaluation of the Minister of Transportation, Chibuike Roti Amechi, for suggesting that he negotiated with the president to allow him emerge as second-term governor in exchange for the president's victory. Addressing non-indigenous of Rivers State at a campaign rally in Port Harcourt on Wednesday, Governor Wike said that Amechi's poor psychiatric condition is responsible for his inability to grasp basic political issues.
If I'm your problem, why should I be negotiating with president? Why should I be negotiating? And he does not know that the PDP will never listen to that. So it is totally rubbish. And that's why I said he must, and doctors and the president should help us. I plead with Mr. President to help us. Let us bring a psychiatrist to review the situation of his Minister of Transportation. I plead with Mr. President to do us that favor. Our son has gone. Our son has gone. We want to bring him back. We want to bring him back. But we can only do that if Mr. President agrees and tell the Nigerian Medical Association to appoint psychiatrists who can examine him, because something is fundamentally wrong.
Governor Wike expressed disappointment that President Muhammadu Buhari sat and watched the Minister of Transportation threaten violence and deaths on Rivers people without taking action.
Now, I feel disappointed. Yesterday, Mr. President was seated and his DG was threatening. Mr. President was seated and the DG of his campaign was threatening violence, was singing war songs, and Mr. President was seated. And today they signed a peace accord. What would then be the meaning of the peace accord? When Mr. President sat down and the DG of his campaign was threatening, was singing war song. But look, I'm not bothered. What I have told Amechi is, look, no problem about your violence, but can you bring your first son to lead this violence fight? I challenge Amechi. He has a grown-up son who is not less than 30 years or thereabout. He can lead this war. If his son Chikampam can come now and lead this war, then we know that he's serious about the war.
He called on President Muhammadu Buhari to call the Minister of Transportation to order. He urged the international community to hold Amechi, the General Officer commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army and the Mobile Police Commander of Unit 48 responsible should there be violence during the elections. He said Amechi bragging is premised on the plan to use the military to rig elections.
Amechi's strength, and maybe, you see, Mr. President and those who listen to him don't even know him. His strength is because they want to use the GOC to rig election. They want to use the 5 battalion to rig election. They want to use Akim Fakorede to rig election. We are aware. We are aware. But let the international community know if there's any bloodshed, he must account for it. If there's any violence in Rivers State, Amechi, the GOC of 6th Division, the 5th Battalion, the Mopo Commander 48, all of them must be held responsible for any violence or bloodshed in Rivers State. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? Leave Rivers State alone to do the election.
He wondered why Amechi is leading the unnecessary push for violence when they are not running for elections in Rivers State. He said that dashing the political hopes of several contestants of APC, Amechi is still leading them to unleash terror on innocent people.
What are you fighting for? You are not running the election. And it must be stupid for anybody. You have wasted people's energy and time. Look at people who came out to run for House of Assembly, to run for National Assembly. You have shattered their hopes because of your impunity, because of your greed. Everything must be you. You must be the one that will say who will go, who will not go. Is Rivers State your father's own?
While saying it is foolish for anyone to sacrifice his life for a needless political battle, Governor Wike advised Amaechi and his followers to wait for 2023.
Is Rivers State his father's property? Now you have shattered their hopes, their ambition. Instead of you to tell them sorry for what you did, now you are sending them to go and kill people for you, and then you and your children will be enjoying while they will die. It is only the foolish ones. It's only the foolish young boys. It's only the foolish young girls who will want to go and sacrifice for them. If you go and sacrifice yourself, it's your business. We will not sacrifice for anybody. When you want to sacrifice yourself for anybody, you should not do that. I know how he feels. He has lost. That's not too well. They should prepare for 2023. Not be so.
On the Rivers APC crisis, Governor Wike said that he is not the architect of the crisis, neither is a party of the crisis. He said that the crisis was generated by the impunity of the Minister of Transportation. He said if Amaechi was intelligent, he would have resolved the crisis in-house.
I did not take APC to court. I never went to court one day against APC. The matter is between APC and APC. Not so. What then is my problem? Why did I cause the problem for APC? APC went to court against APC. Party members went to court against their party members. Which one concerned me with their problem? Now, how did he become governor? He didn't run an election. The same Supreme Court today he wants to destroy was the one that made him governor. Amaechi wants to destroy every institution. Today he has no respect for Supreme Court. But 2005, when they gave him governor, he was celebrating the Supreme Court judgment. Every October 25th, every year. That time, Supreme Court was good. Now he has no respect again for Supreme Court. He wants to destroy Supreme Court. Until they do his bidding. Without can we allow that to happen?
Governor Wike urged Amaechi to learn the art of politics from him and other masters. He said, contrary to the claim by Amaechi that he made him council chairman and chief of staff, he was the person that made Amaechi governor when the Minister of Transportation ran to Ghana on exile.
Now listen, let the whole world hear. He even said he made me chief of staff, with all due respect to everybody. This boy was in Ghana. This boy was in Ghana. Was it not correct? Amaechi was where? In Ghana. God used people like us and made Amaechi governor. God used people like us and made Amaechi what? Governor. A boy who ran away to Ghana, and we stood here and fought for him and brought him back. He now turned around and he made us. Is that possible? Is that possible?
The governor noted that Amaechi simply wants to kill more Rivers people the way he carelessly led to the deaths of 17 innocent people at the Adokie Amesi Maka Stadium in Port Harcourt during the APC presidential campaign.
It's not for you to go and send innocent people to die, just like what happened yesterday. Innocent people, because of a reckless man, we lost 17 human beings. Because of the recklessness, we lost 17 human beings. It has never happened in this state. And he's not satisfied with that. He wants to kill more people. He will kill himself first.
Governor Wike said, unlike the Rivers APC, the PDP is committed to peaceful polls because it is confident of victory.
So nobody should panic. Victory is ours. Victory is what? Ours. And we shall all rejoice.
Governor Wike said he is unequivocally committed to the election of Atiku Abubakar because he has the capacity to lead the country out of the woods.
They will collect the money put for their pocket too. You know, we'll vote. See the voters there, y'all. Not going to be the voters. Nobody will be voters. When I go vote for them, when I go vote for APC, and I go vote for where? And I go vote for where? Atiku.
Leader of the non-indigens, Emeka Onowu, said that the non-indigens will support Governor Wike's re-election. He said that the victory of Governor Wike is guaranteed because of his numerous projects.
Your Excellency, this is not our state. We are strangers in this place, and we are proud to be non-indigens. One thing I want to assure you, Your Excellency, is this: that come May 29, we are already set waiting for your swearing in.
Leader of the Igbo, Chief Dennis Ogwibe, said Governor Wike is the right leader for Rivers State. He noted that Governor Wike's work is in line with aspirations of the people.
For indigenous in Rivers State, we have decided to stay back. We will not travel. We must vote Atiku Abubakar today. And on 2nd March, in short, start to write their inaugural speech. You are there already. Julius Caesar said, for we are 2 lions slaughtered in one day. I, being the greater and more terrible, I shall go forth. Wike is going forth. All the things that beating you will never look upon your face. When they shall see your face, they are vanished.
Director General of the Rivers State PDP Campaign Council, Ambassador Desmond Akawo, said that Governor Wike has accommodated all groups, including non-indigens.
Come you to this particular occasion, Your Excellency, they say history is a record of migration of man from one environment to the other. The only thing that can threaten you is when that environment is not comfortable. Your Excellency, our brothers and sisters before you are those who have migrated to Rivers State to do business, and they have found this place very comfortable, and that's why they are here. They've come to express their joy because the roads that you have done are not only being used by Rivers people, but all those who are doing business and doing one thing or the other in Rivers State.
Leader of Edo and Delta, Mr. Henry Iyoha, said the governor will be re-elected because the people have confidence in his ability.
Excellency, we have done it before in 2015, and this is a time to also do it again. Why we are here today is to appreciate you and thank you for all what you have done for the first tenure in office, which include by you telling us, the non-indigens, that in your first 100 days in office, that you make sure every non-indigens and indigens will get the CFO, which you have done according to what you said. Can we put our hands together for him? He also promised that he's going to do some roads for us. And if you see, it is not only the indigenous that are enjoying these roads. The non-indigenous have also, enjoyed the roads which he has created for us.
Alhaji Ibrahim Maisundu, leader of Hausa community, said Governor Wike will spend 8 years at the brick house. He said that nobody can stop the re-election of Governor Wike.
Message from the Hausa community. To you, Your Excellency, Hausa community say they don't have any time to say anything here. But the day of our brother election, Atiku Abubakar, everybody will see that the Hausa community, they are ready. Then the day of your election, that one now you will last in the break house. Then say, then go right result. Your Excellency don't go pass. We tell them say it don't pass already.
Yes, sir.
Babatunde Omotayo, Yoruba leader, said that Governor Wike is God-sent and a leader amongst his peers. He noted that Wike will win by a wide margin.
Excellency, you have proved to us as a father. You have proved yourself for us as a man of integrity. You have proved yourself for us as a father who have the cares of his people in mind.
A minute's silence was observed in honor of those who died during the APC presidential campaign rally at Port Harcourt.
May the gentle souls rest in the bosom of the Lord.
There was the celebration and dancing by the non-indigens who overwhelmingly endorsed the re-election of Governor Wike.
Wherever you are,
APC kéde. Lọ́wọ́ APC